Okay, Michael. So when you first came to Paris here, you were a rookie, promoting your brand for the first time. 30 years later, how do you feel about your career and your achievements? How do you look back on that?
I have no complaints. I mean, obviously, I love spending time here in Paris. First time I came as a Nike athlete, where I didn't have Jordan, and then the last time I came, it was because of the Jordan brand. So I think the evolution over 30 years ago has been unbelievable, not just in basketball, but in business. And I think from the relationship of Nike and Jordan, it's just grown. It's been a great marriage. And I've enjoyed the relationship, and we'll continue to do that as we move further in the future.
And back in '95, could you have imagined all the way that you did?
No, we could have never imagined this. It happened. And things like that happen when you least expect it. You just put in the work and you build the relationships and you enjoy the relationship, and the communication is strong and great. And here we are 30 years later, and the thing is still going strong.
Now you're an owner of an NBA team, obviously. Do you still dream of getting a 7th ring?
Yes.
Someday with the Charlotte Hornets?
That's one of the reasons I'm still connected to the game. I want to win another championship as an owner. I know that's a lot harder because I have very little influence in terms of me playing. So I got to live vicariously through the players that I select, and it's a part of my team and the coaching staff. But when it happens, it's gonna be just as good. I'm enjoy it. It's something I'm looking forward to, and strive for it each and every day.
And what's the hardest, being an owner of a team or leading the Chicago Bulls on the pitch?
Being an owner of a team. When I play, I can control things. When I'm an owner, I can't control it from a basketball court.
What's the typical day in the life of Michael Jordan, the owner, right now? What time
right
do you get
now,
up?
there's nothing going on right now other than the draft. So I mean, right now we're just evaluating the talent. The draft is a couple weeks away, and I'm watching a lot of the games on TV. And I'm still a fan of the game. But I got a lot of other businesses. Obviously, the Jordan brand that keeps me busy as well, and designing shoes and getting involved in the business that way. But right now, my life I can't complain. I have 2 young twins, and my older kids are grown and part of all the businesses that I'm involved in, and we communicate about that, and it's great for me right now.
And how close from your team and your players are you at the Charlotte Hornets? Do you go, for example, training with them or stuff like that? Or
I go watch them, but I don't get down and play with them. I used to. I'm too old for that now, but I watch, and, from upstairs, or give my advice whenever they ask for it, and but I'm still involved in the game, which is where I want to be.
And do you think if you play against some of your guys right now, do you sometimes do that or not? Or could you win on one-on-ones against them? Or?
I'm pretty sure I can, so I don't want to do that and demolish their confidence, so I stay away from them. I let them think they're good. They think that they are good, but I'm too old to do that anyway.
And being Michael Jordan, is it easier to attract players to the franchise? With the
No, it didn't happen that
help?
way. It didn't help that way. I mean, it's all about the organization, what we do as an organization. Yes, I own the organization, but we have to be able to perform as an organization, and it goes outside of Michael Jordan. I mean, these kids are very smart. They want to win. They want to compete, and we have to put together a good program and a good organization that that succeed to that. And does it help? Not really. Not really.
And the NBA Finals are underway. Do you have a favorite?
I'm an NBA fan. I think the games have been very competitive. I enjoy watching it, and may the best team win.
And what gives you more pride? Is it being the first player to become an owner of a team in the NBA, or being the first athlete to reach the billionaire mark?
Being an owner is probably the most important thing. I mean, you're still connected to the team. You still can influence tomorrow's athletes. And the thing is, I don't do this to make money. I do it because I love the game. I love the game of basketball. And if the game continues to grow because of that love, great. And the business is always going to be wrapped up into it. But that doesn't drive me. I love the game of basketball.
And obviously, you're here for the brand, Jordan brand, which is very, very successful. Do you think maybe in 10 or 20 years the young kids will know the shoes more than Michael Jordan? They will know the brand, the Jordan brand?
I don't think you have to wait 10 or 20 years. I think I haven't played for 15 years almost, and the kids and the brand seems just as hot, you know. And I think it's a credit to our team, you know, to all the people that work with the brand. You know, we try to send a very strong message about what the brand and the game, how that correlates with each other, and I think the consumers understand that. And it's much bigger than Michael Jordan, the person.
And what's the biggest difference you think between the basketball game that you played back then and right now? How has it changed?
It's hard to say. I mean, from a fan looking from, you know, I think it's very, very entertaining. I think you got younger players, and I think the talent pool is starting to get a lot bigger, and the athleticism is a lot better. But I think it's for the credit of the game of basketball. It's much improved from that aspect. You know, I mean, it was a much more mature athlete when we played. Now you get a lot more younger kids coming in with a lot of ability, and they're learning the game as they play it. It's a little bit different, but it's great entertainment.
And do you think it's possible to compare, like, I don't want to give names, but the best players of now and yourself, because people are always comparing, you know, whenever someone is playing very good basketball, they're comparing with you.
Yeah, you know, that's a standard of measurement. You know, no, you can't compare eras, you can't compare generations. I mean, I will never have the opportunity to play against LeBron in his prime, and he'll never have the opportunity to play against me. But because a lot of people have never seen us in our prime, they compare, and that's just a standard of measurement.
Hey, thank you.
All right, my man.
Very much.
Thank you.